Hey there guys, we are here for the last qualifying race. The qualifying race that these guys, all these 9 guys, are the guys left not with a spot guaranteed for the Daytona 500. Chris Summers, Nick Mace, Noah Hart, Michael Walton, Jeffrey Lynn, Pichu London, Stephen Flores, the 45 car, and I always forget the 45's name, and Sky Commons, and Zach Flickinger. All these guys are going to have to try and get themselves into the top 2 in this race. The top 2 in this race will make the Daytona 500. The rest 7 of you guys that will not make it in the top 2 will not make the Daytona 500. This is big because guys like Chris Summers with 3, or no, he doesn't have 3, but a past winner, a championship contender from season 1. Nick Mace, only 2 points runner-up for, only 2 points back to winning the championship in Season 4. Jeffrey Lynn won the finale in Season 4. Noah Hart, a championship contender from Season 1. A lot of big names may not even make the 500 that are in this race, and they got to finish in the top 2. Let's get down to the starting lineup. Let's skip the starting lineup. You guys know we're all starting. Let's get down to the green flag. Here we are, we're coming off turn number 4. Nick Mace, his last chance to make it in the race, so is Jeffrey Lynn, and these guys got somewhat of some experience racing on the super speedways, but we're gonna go green flag. This is where it gets big right here. Green flag is out to start the qualifying race, as the Gatorade duels were just earlier today. Later tonight, here today, if there also is these guys are going to go all out to try and get into the Daytona 500. It's nighttime now. The duels took a little while, and now it's not even sunset anymore. It's daggum nighttime. But right now, Chris Summers has moved his car up into the top 2 now as it runs. Noah Hart right now, and the 28 car has made every Sony Cup Series race from the first race back in Season 1 all the way to now. He's never missed a race. He may miss his first one here today. That's Chris Summers. And the 91 car also has made well, he started every race back from Season 1, but we're really close there. Sky Commons down the inside. Nerves are already picking up. They're even going about faster than what them guys ran in a big pack and the duels earlier today. We only got 8 laps to show your muscle here. Commons and Floors right now to the transfer spot. And I'm pretty sure we have cautions on. I'm not sure. But Jeffrey Lynn down the inside to try and get that spot from Steven. And right now it's going to go to Michael Walton. Walton down the inside is going to try and take that spot. Just what Commons wants to hear and see out his rearview mirror as they're running side by side and probably 3 wide as Pichu London comes down the inside. Ooh, we're getting pretty crazy. Look at these guys. These 9 guys going for 2 spots to try and make the 500. London now into the spots. Commons and London. Final spot. Here comes Nick Mace getting the help from his friend Noah Hart in the back bumper there. 28's going to push the 48 to the transfer spot. Here comes Summers on the back bumper of the 28. And the 99 slips up there a little. The 97 thought about going underneath him there. Here they come off turns number 4. They're racing very hard. Very, very short little dash race here. Here comes Noah Hart down the inside. He wants to make the 500 as well. 3 wide. Boy. 3 wide for that transfer spot. Commons has let him have all this race, and now he's going to get kicked up high. Summers and a Hart right now with that last spot. One thing to note is, if you miss this Daytona 500, this could be big down for your championship hopes. Everybody is gonna, if you miss this race, you could probably be looking at having to be a qualifier or go homer for the rest of the season, because missing the first race is not going to help you out at all. And missing a race is going to be pretty big if you want to go after a championship, because that's not what you need, as Summers is going to get help from Stephen Flores in the 55. But here comes Jeffrey Lynn in the 27 Pontiac. Gonna get low on the inside as Jeffrey Lynn ran pretty good in the Bud shootout. Right now running second in the last transfer spot. Walton looking for that spot though. We're gonna go 3 wide. 3 wide as we're gonna go. These guys going crazier than the guys did earlier in the not the Bud shootout, but the Gatorade duel. They know this is their last chance if they want to make a race, make the 500. Right now, Commons getting the push from Stephen Floors to the lead. One guy to note out in the back there, Noah Hart and Nick Mace. These guys have been in the series very, very long and have stayed in it like for a long time. And they may not even make the 500 as we're 3 by 3 here. Summers have been up and down on the grid here. He needs to find the right time in the right place to make his move, because if you get to the lead at the wrong time, you could be looking at yourself back at the rear of the field at the end of this race. Over 3 wide, Pichu London now to the lead, but will that be good or not? Because being in the lead a little too early could probably be bad for you, because if you're in the lead in this race on the white flag, you get kicked up high, you could be looking at yourself not making the 500. Hart and Mace, one of the 2 guys everyone thought would make the race in the duels all by on themselves. Now they're sitting in a desperate position here of maybe not even making the race. As Lynn down the inside of Nick Mace there. Noah Hart down the inside, and he's trying to make the 500. It's Hart and London. It's Hart and London right there. But we're coming to the white flag. This is going to be big as Michael Walton slices down to the inside. He's going to try and get there. Noah Hart getting kicked up high. Will this be big? Yes! This is not going to help him out at all. Here comes Zach Flickinger. We haven't talked about him all race long, and he runs right now in the transfer spot. Here comes Commons. Sky Commons right there in the 10. Oh boy. Right now, this could be pretty big here, guys. 3 wide. Stephen Floors trying to make the 500. They're side by side. This is the battle to get in the 500. Stephen Floors, 45 car. Who's going to make the 500? It's going to be a close one here, but it's going to be the 45. The 45 of Zach Flickinger will make the 500. So will Sky Commons. But wow, guys like Pichu London, Noah Hart, Nick Mace, Michael Walton, Jeffrey Lynn, and Chris Summers, all of them will have to sit out and will not make the Daytona 500. God, that's got to be a very big disappointment there. Some big faces in the SCS are not even going to be in the 500. That is pretty big there. Let's get you the finishing results. Here's your finishing results. Sky Commons races his way into the Daytona 500. Zach Flickinger will also make it into the 500. But Stephen Floors in the 55, Jeffrey Lynn, Michael Walton, Chris Summers, Nick Mace, Noah Hart, and Pichu London will not make the Daytona 500 for Season 5. That's got to be a big disappointment. I mean, like, look at that. I mean, Nick Mace, 2 points from winning the championship in Season 4, and he'll not make the 500. Chris Summers, Noah Hart, top 5 in the Season 1 championship run standings. Hart and Summers finished 4th and 5th in the championship in Season 1, and they will not make the 500 as well. Pichu London, also a solid driver back from Season 3. He'll not make the 500 as well. Michael Walton, a disappointing Season 3 and 4, and he will not make the 500. Lynn will not make his 500 attempt. And Stephen Floors, rookie, will not make it as well. Zach Flickinger, although a rookie, will make the Daytona 500 though. Well, guys, the Daytona 500 is coming up in the next video, or the next race. So, yeah, see you for the 500.